Hey you guys, it's Britt. Today we're here with a quick little update on Miss Colleen Ballinger just throwing in everyone's face again, thinking that she is not transparent. Like, girl, we see through you. And as always, I am here to talk about it. And I also want to touch on her views just plummeting. Like, the girl is on the downward slope, and maybe it's karma. But either way, we're going to talk for a few minutes. So if you're interested, please keep watching. Alright, you guys, so first things first, this photo of Miss Colleen Ballinger using that damn ukulele. And here's the thing, I find the ukulele thing to be interesting for a couple of different reasons. The first reason that I find it to be interesting is that she just recently threw shade at Joshua David Evans. And obviously he's on her mind if she's willing to, throw shade and get a little snarky in a vlog. But Josh, one of the kind of big things that came out of his sit down with Swoop was that he walked into their home when they were still married, and she was sitting there with a ukulele. The house smelled like cigarettes, and we've heard all of that before.
It reeked of alcohol and cigarettes, and no one was there. Nobody was there. And then I went upstairs, and she was sitting on her bed playing her ukulele. I could tell she had some drinks in her. No big deal. Have a drink. It's your house. Mm-hmm. She smelled of smoke, and I was like, what's going on? Where is everybody? Oh, they had to go. They had to leave. Mm. And I just thought, the red flags were popping off in my head. Like, why would you have everyone leave when you knew I was showing up? Unless you didn't want me to be around it. But the final words I said to her to her face, the last thing I ever said to her to her face, as I was leaving, I turned to her and I said, when you're effing Eric in our bed, I want you to think of me. And I said it right to her face, eyes locked. And her response was, it's not like that. He has a girlfriend.
And then the ukulele gets brought up again over the summer. Obviously, the video that is still up on her channel and getting her a ton of views with the ukulele toxic gossip train disaster. This is giving the same energy as her trying to be shady with wearing a Malibu Barbie shirt, or just thinking that she's quirky. Like, this is so far past being funny or something being cutesy and unique. Like, Miss Ballinger, nobody respects you anymore. And I don't say that respectfully. I say that disrespectfully. Nobody is here for your antics anymore. If they are over the age of, I know that she still has young fans that watch her, but I think that most adults who can look and see what's going on here, we have all finally, for the most part, gotten on the side of bare minimum, Colleen does not deserve the platform that she once had. I think that most of us are there. Of course, as always, correct me if I'm wrong down below. But, I still get heat about covering Colleen, and it's the constant, you're obsessed, you're jealous, you're, whatever. And I've heard that with other YouTubers too. Like, it's automatically, instead of acknowledging that this person is an awful individual, you want to come to my video and say, I'm bored, I'm jealous, I need to get a job. Well, I have a job, but being a content creator can be a job as well. But if you're talking about YouTube being my full-time job, no, it is not. But it's just so mindless with the people that she has that still support her. Now, the other thing I want to cover is her views. Her views are bad. So on April 24th, she lost 10,000 subscribers, And her last 30-day average, she has lost 20,000 subscribers. And of course, that's just an average. Her views, I mean, obviously, you know, they are up because she still gets views. And if you're simply looking at Social Blade, it does show her views in the green. However, her views, considering that she has over 3 million subscribers, these are not views that a 3 million subscriber YouTuber would want to be getting, especially if they have children to pay for and a mortgage to pay for. And, you know, her husband is, you know, he does some like acting stuff here and there, but Colleen, for the entirety of their relationship, was the breadwinner because she would parade her children out on social media. That got her a lot of attention and views. And, you know, she would do the disgusting and inappropriate content as Miranda, and that would get her a lot of attention and views. And we're just not, we're no longer on the money train, Colleen. So if you look at her recent videos over on her actual channel, not obviously on Social Blade, she permed her lashes. That got 43,000 views. My dreams predicted the future, 43,000 views. Will my husband take over the vlog? 60,000 views. My twins have the cutest conversation ever, 58,000 views. And when she put Taylor Swift in the title, it got her 76,000 views. It was a reaction to Taylor's new album. But yeah, I would say her average is in between 50 and 60,000 views, and that is being gracious. And obviously people are always going to tune into kid content because you can put your kids on the thumbnail, and there are people who don't know about Colleen. They don't know that she's an awful person. They don't know about any of the trauma that she has inflicted upon some people that have been in her life personally. And they just see kids and they'll click on it because people are weird. And as I've been saying forever, if you know that bad people exist online, which as adults, we all know that, it's you cannot dispute that there are bad people that float around social media. It's been proven. So if you know that and you continue to put your children out there, you are a bad parent. And Colleen has stomped up and down and yelled numerous times about how she's been bullied. People are mean to her. She has to worry about her personal safety. Everything is so scary. And she continues to put her kids out there, though. So I mentioned this before, but like, where are we going with this? Because if you're acknowledging, yes, things can get scary online, but then you're still allowing your kids, who they don't have any clue what's going on. They just see a camera and they realize that that is part of their day-to-day life because they have been having a camera lens stuck in their face from their very first memories. I just really don't understand. Like there's a lot of, sometimes I feel like Colleen is, she has like a maturity. It's like she's not as mature as other people her age. And hey, I always say, like, growing up is a total scam. Being an adult sucks sometimes. But I think that the way that she markets this is she's still trying to have young people watch her videos and young people support her business. And she hasn't grown up with her fans. And that's one of the biggest things as a social media creator. If you get on social media at 19, 20, 22, 24, okay, you're making a certain kind of content and people kind of expect some immaturity and things to not be so serious all the time and whatever. But there is beauty in being able to grow with your audience. She's just, a lot of the stuff that she does that makes me scratch my head. It's not even like lacking maturity. It's like trying to act like a teenager. It's in the way she dresses, the stuff that she's interested in. Like, it just kind of gives me a little bit of a weirdo vibe. But hey, who am I? I'm just one of millions and millions of people that have an opinion online. And shame on all of these people who still associate with Colleen. Anyone who is publicly out here standing next to or being in the same room with Colleen Ballinger, shame on you. That's what I have to say. But I think that's enough ranting for today. So if you like the video, please leave a like and a comment. And if you'd like to see more from me in the future, please subscribe. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.